1 second, 1 degree, 1 fraction. 1, a number that seems so small, even insignificant to some. But for us, it's the crazy pursuit of 1 that drives us on. And for you, it can be the difference between 1 won or 1 lost. So it's never only 1, as it could be the 1. Like the 1 degree of elevation that enhances your performance. Or the 0.001 COR that creates the impact in your game. 0.1 millimeter of thickness to produce the furthest distance. Or the adjustment of 1 millimeter to create a second skin feeling. The 1 gram that took hundreds of tests and our most tenacious minds. So if it seems crazy to care so much about 1, well, then we're the crazy ones. Crazy love. Reach beyond. Mizuno. 1 second, 1 degree, 1 fraction. 1, a number that seems so small, even insignificant to some. But for us, it's the crazy pursuit of 1 that drives us on. And for you, it can be the difference between 1 won or 1 lost. So it's never only 1, as it could be the 1. Like the 1 degree of elevation that enhances your performance. Or the 0.001 COR that creates the impact in your game. 0.1 millimeter of thickness to produce the furthest distance. Or the adjustment of 1 millimeter to create a second skin feeling. The 1 gram that took hundreds of tests and our most tenacious minds. So if it seems crazy to care so much about 1, well, then we're the crazy ones. Crazy love.
All these questions that you were going to ask me, don't ask me.
Okay. Standing by. Welcome to this exciting Saturday night fixture between Surbiton and Wimbledon. Wimbledon starting strong, breaking straight down the pitch.
That was a bit concerning.
Yeah, that almost started very poorly for Surbiton there, but defended very well. I'm Barney Christopher from Surbiton's mid club. I won't tell you which team. Goalkeeper as well. I've got to say that as a caveat because I'm massively preference to goalkeeper, and I'm joined by
That means you're a little bit crazy.
Steph.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Who are you?
My name's Steph Elliott. I'm, ladies first team player, was captain last 2 years. Stuck on the sideline at the moment due to a little foot injury. But I'm loving watching the girls, and this is my way of staying involved.
Excellent.
Apparently.
I'll tell you what, I've been a spectator of the men's and ladies ones for the last 10 years, and it's my favourite position to be. I think it would be a bit too intense being. I played one game for the twos once.
Oh, scary.
I was out of breath the entire match in goal, and it's too high of a standard for me, so I really never wanted to push again. Love having beers and shouting.
How do you feel after a game when you've been in goal then?
For my level, usually
is it tiring?
A bit hoarse,
Okay.
because I've been captain of my team for about 4 years.
Okay.
So as a goalie, it's a lot of shouting. As a captain, it's a lot of shouting. So combine it together, and it's just screaming the entire
Maybe I'd be a
time.
good goalie then, because I quite like shouting.
It's good fun.
Yeah,
it's good fun. And if you need a break, I sing a lot of songs to myself as well when I'm bored. When we got a strong team.
Do you have games where you literally don't see the ball?
Yeah, I won't touch it.
God.
But this is why I enjoy being captain, because I just get to shout the entire time and feel involved.
Yeah, fair.
Whereas when I'm not, I'm literally just stood there and people... I played in Purley. Great view of the city, great view of the flight path coming over London. And I was literally just plane spotting, and someone was like, Barney, they're attacking! I was like, oh God, okay.
Balls flying
Focus
past
back
your
on
head.
the game. So yeah, it's better that now I'm more involved, because actually then you're focused the whole time. But yeah, still, I get away with the fairies sometimes, I have to say.
I'm not sure I can get used to... I'm not sure I can get used to spectating.
No,
there's only so long I can do it.
Supporting the bar through beers always helps as well.
Yeah.
A little bit feisty at the beginning of this game, going either side.
Yes, there is a
Looks
hockey
like,
game going on.
Wimbledon have taken most of the possession so far, putting Surbiton a bit under pressure. How is Surbiton coming into this game? Do you feel strong?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, they've definitely been training well. Every game that I've watched so far and the trainings that I've been to, things have been really intense, and Beck's coach is always sort of demanding more from them and trying to push the boundaries with them and everything else. So, yeah, I mean, I'm fairly confident in the girls, and we said last week there's a load of new players that have come in. They're just growing into the team. They're getting better and better. Particularly Izzy Young, new youngster, scored an absolute worldie last week, and she's getting more and more confident as well. So I think she'll be a real asset going in. And Mackenzie, who actually got smashed in the face last week, and she was back at training on Monday.
Great, love that.
So she was great.
That's a hockey
she's
player
solid.
through, yes,
She's Scottish
brilliant.
as well, so
Oh, so it's par for the course then, right? Just being a badass.
Yeah.
Obviously, Surbiton being pretty dominant the last couple of years. What was it, 3 wins in a row in the league? Have I got that right? I tried to do my research, but...
Why are you making me talk about this?
Yeah, here we go.
We had one...
Can say pass.
Yeah, 2. No, it's because we didn't win. We had a couple of years ago, I think it was 2 years ago now. Oh, sorry, Surbiton had just given the ball away there from full back.
Oh, got that very lucky with that.
Yeah. 16. Don't panic. 2 years ago we played East Grinstead. So we won the league in terms of points and everything else quite comfortably, and then got to playoffs and lost to East Grinstead. And yeah, that was probably one of the most difficult losses I think personally for me I've ever. You know, when you wake up the next day and it's
still hurts.
Still a bit raw.
Yeah.
And you like to pretend that you don't care that much, but you really do.
What's the harsh thing about hockey as well at National League is the fact that you could dominate an entire league and then still go into a playoffs over 1 day or 2 days of competition.
Yeah, because I mean, anyone can win a one-off game, right?
Exactly. Just turn up and be great on the day, but actually
yeah, and EG, their tactics, they did well. They pressed differently. They tried to negate Giselle's aerial, all that sort of stuff, which is actually a really big strength. That was a big strength. When we were obviously trying to get out the press and all that sort of stuff. So they did well. Fair play to them. Not bitter at all. So
no, of course.
Yeah.
Enough time's passed, right? You've forgotten about it.
I've nearly let it go.
Under the bridge. But yeah, no, going on, obviously, having a dominant team for the last couple of years and even just getting to the finals, back-to-back years, how is it obviously keeping that momentum in the team with these new players coming in?
Yeah, no, I think, well, without sounding sort of overly confident, it's like expectation. So as soon as you come into the team, there is an expectation of you and of the team to play at a certain level and to get up to speed quickly. And if you're, if you've got questions or you need help, you ask for it, you look for it, you do something about it. And there's that initiative and proactiveness expected from everybody. So I think that's, and the level and the intensity of training helps you for then the weekends. So I think it's just, if you can't quite get there, you're not going to make the cut. So that's sort of high level sport, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Such a deep club at Surbiton as well. You can get dropped multiple teams and still play at a decent level. I mean, what's it? Ladies threes, ladies fours are still like London Prem here.
Yeah,
so
ladies twos are literally league below us.
Yeah, exactly. So
and
it's
won
not
it last
exactly
year.
a big difference down, is there?
100%. Yeah. Girls are working hard at the back there. Eloise Stenner winning the ball back and moving it on. Oh, this is a very nice counter-attack from Surbiton.
Good break into the D. Can she find space in the reverse? Oh, just gets squeezed out by Wimbledon there, pushing down the right-hand side.
That's Paige Gillett. So she's moved across from Beeston. Key player for Beeston. As you can see here, I think rock at the back for Wimbledon as well. She's a little bit of a trip there. Accidental from Erica Sanders, I'm sure.
I hope it was accidental, because otherwise you're going straight into the chair.
She's fine. She's pretty solid as well. But yeah, she'll be a key player for them, sort of distribution-wise as well, and making those big tackles.
No secrets revealed on the stream, but obviously where Surbiton's strengths for today, they're looking for corners, they're looking for open play goals, that deep aerial straight into the D. What's the kind of key scoring opportunities?
I mean, I think, especially from the past 2 games and with some of the new personnel that we have, so we've got Jordan Homan that can drag from corners. She does quite nice flicks. Eloise Stenner, really strong deliverer for sort of deflections, all that sort of stuff. Quite reliant on her. So I think corners definitely be a big part of this for both teams, actually. Oh,
Wimbledon chuck one in, found some space.
Interesting.
But yeah. That's,
the aerial rules.
Aerial rules are
bit grey, aren't they?
With the subject. Yeah. It seems like it's person by person.
Because I would say she wasn't 5 there, but you know what? I don't have a whistle in my hand, so.
But that's it. Is it a hard 5 yards, or is it just in viable danger when you pick it? Because you can jump in within 5 and pick it cleanly.
I know, but I'd say the Wimbledon player got it first and got it in.
That's a big shoulder in the back there from Wimbledon player.
Eloise Stenner gets straight back up.
Yeah, Stenner is not interested in arguing about that. She is.
That is one thing with Eloise. She just cracks on. She's very calm under pressure.
Good though, like that, especially from a defender.
Unlike some of us.
Go in hard. Yeah, I start crying if an attacker elbows me in goal. I'll say that. I'm whining for a green card every single time.
I think we're quite similar. In that sense.
I honestly would just take 5 minutes on the ground just to catch my breath again. That's the only reason. I don't care about the card. With Surbiton there transferring. I was talking a while ago to Dave Goodfield about the bowl And he'd never heard that phrase before, but it was integral to all of my hockey. Just the
Ball?
transfer around the back four.
Oh, I was like, what's the ball?
No, you chuck it into the bowl and then send it all the way around from left to right.
Like a
transfer
mixing
across
pot,
the
I
back.
like it.
Yeah, it's obviously transfer is a much more technical word for it.
No.
But I like throwing it back into the bowl again.
I like
Mix
using
it up.
different words for things, don't you worry?
Exactly, it's a bit fun.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
it more entertaining.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
bites
like
you
to
out
call
if you
the
use the same
goalkeeper helmet a hat.
thing. Yeah.
And the hands the gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Do that at school with my kids, and they literally look at me like, "What are you talking about?"
I like the hat.
Yeah,
It's like a
get your
little,
hat
I
on,
mean,
come
yeah, like a little baseball hat, not something that will literally save my life. Cool. Wimbledon free hit down here, deep in the right-hand side. Surbiton looks set up well. Just cancelling that out, rolls over the back line for a 16.
Wimbledon have actually had some really nice attacks. It's just that last pass gone off the back line quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, going back to
maybe
that
not
deep
the same
aerial they chuck onto
pitch.
there, and
Yeah.
it's literally just that 1 or 2 touches inside the D that would change the game for them at this point.
Absolutely. Hamilton on the ball, tackled.
Oh,
Still got the ball.
delightful.
Oh, she's still got it.
Back-to-back V-drags. That's, as a coach, you must love to see that, right?
Love it. I mean, I always enjoy watching Sophie Hamilton play, let's be honest.
Yeah, true.
She's a bit of a wizard.
It's a delight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether, maybe you call it a bit too reliant, but she is a real game changer. Real game changer.
Well, I was going to say, obviously, apart from yourself, obviously, which star players are you missing from the team today? No, come on,
please
power
don't flatter
through,
me.
power through.
I would say, even going back to your earlier point about sort of where the strengths are within Surbiton, I think this year in particular, I mean, all the girls are pretty good, right? Let's be honest.
I mean,
but I
National
think
League
the
hockey, yeah.
forward line, in particular, I'm really excited about. Obviously, last year we had Hannah Martin, who was scored so many goals for us.
Iconic hockey player.
Yeah, but she's toddled off to Australia for a bit of a holiday. Think a bit of hockey herself.
Yeah.
I've not been jealous at all of her Instagram posts.
No, of course. No, Australia sounds boring and cold
really
and
rubbish
stuff,
place. Really rubbish
Weird
country to
people
go
there
to.
aren't fun or anything, right?
But she, missing her, I think we were probably a little bit concerned. But actually, Erica Sanders coming in, absolutely brilliant player. Izzy Young, like I explained, new youngster. Sharpie, who's got some of the best hands in the league.
Yeah.
She puts people on their bum. Honestly,
I mean,
it's
she was
brilliant.
amazing last year as well. She's probably my player of the season, I reckon.
She's
She's just everywhere.
Yeah, she's an incredible player. Like literally, when we'd be at training, if I used to tackle Sharpie, I'd be very pleased with myself.
So we
I'd be
got
like,
a gold
job done.
star on the board at home,
that
right?
was my aim. Yeah, so I actually think the forward line as a whole, you've got subs as well within that line. Who anyone that you put on is going to be brilliant. Mackenzie plays up there as well. You've got Meg Douthwaite, who is absolutely lethal on the backhand. Eloise Stenner pressured again. Very physical back here.
Yeah. Mr. Stenner's wearing everything, though. Very good. Yeah. Obviously, just drawing the foul, standing straight back up. Whipping it.
And I'd put money on Stenner winning every time.
Absolutely.
If I was a betting gal. But yeah, I think there's going to be hopefully a lot of goals this season and a lot of variety of goals. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they produce.
I'll tell you, it was a bit different as well. It's a bit of a plug for Surbiton, but actually playing in this environment. I know we've got all the EHL branding up around here, so it's like very cool here. It feels like a proper international stadium.
Yeah, it
but
does.
actually the improvements at Surbiton make it a fantastic place. Pitch 1 is hockey mecca for me. I know I played here for like a decade, but it's literally when I know I've got a fixture on pitch 1 at 4 p.m. Is that a chance at goal there?
I think there was a little deflection across goal.
Reverse stick shot in.
No, Mackenzie on the reverse.
Wimbledon under pressure now. Great V-drag, can't hold it. Shot in, keeper saves it out to top D. No Surbiton players there, so Wimbledon break.
Chiltz is on the ball now. Really good player for Wimbledon. Very, very quick.
Stenner just misbalanced there. I think you saw it on her face. Surbiton win the foul. I didn't see it. Was a stick tackle?
Yeah. I think everyone was a bit confused there because Wimbledon was still attacking. Win the ball back and they're off again.
Block, but yeah,
Chiltz on the ball again.
Congested in the middle of the pitch trading. Wimbledon probably look to just slow it down a bit, right? There's a lot of Surbiton players behind the ball. Very well back from Surbiton there, just full pace.
Definitely. How is your jet lag going? Are you still with us?
Yeah, fine actually. Yeah, no, I had a couple hours sleep on the plane. It's a 14-hour flight landing at 5 a.m. this morning, and then yeah.
Look at the commitment from
slept
you
for
to
about
do this.
4 hours. Well, played and commentated today, so I think actually
You'll be exhausted.
staying up's fine. Yeah, I was originally meant to be playing centre back and drag flicking, so I'm glad my keeper bailed and I had to play in goal. Yeah, I've seen me play
Honestly.
outfield. I wouldn't call that talented.
Where have you been off on your holiday work?
Business trip to Singapore
Oh.
for the week. Which is very nice. Love it. I made a
I've never
massive
been.
mistake of trying to go for a run at midday, and it
Is
was
it quite humid there?
30 degrees, 70% humidity. Feels like 41.
So
got
you
sunburned, made
Bit of
it
run
10
for
minutes
in a shower.
and
Yeah.
just had a cold bath and a couple of beers in the hotel bar cooled me down a bit. But
Interesting choice of timing for the run as well.
yeah, terrible. Honestly, terrible. But it worked for my schedule. So yeah, it was a good trip nonetheless. Met a load of new people, and yeah, easy flight. Got back here, feel acclimatised now with my nap today. So ready for this
Back on English
thriller.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I will say you've missed some absolutely hideous English weather, so it's probably not a badly timed trip.
Well, I am sad to have missed the hockey today. Obviously, we mentioned Surbiton hosting the EHL for the last couple of days. Lower teams playing Thursday, Friday, and obviously a lineup today. I heard this morning. Were you here? Were you watching this morning?
I wasn't here this morning. I did come down to watch the Surbiton boys play against Waterloo Ducks.
Yeah.
I know that Wimbledon played against the Scottish team.
Well, I've got the stats up here. I mean, the first two
hit
games
me with
this
it.
morning were a goal fest. We had Rotterdam win 9-0 against Chechenside, 9-0. And then they go through tomorrow against Hamburger Polo Club, who won 11-1
Wow.
against the Austrian side, SV
That's some big
Armenian.
scores.
Massive scores. And then obviously Wimbledon men beat Scottish team,
Yeah.
and Surbiton went through.
Was that 3-1?
Oh, there we go. Turned over to Surbiton. That was 3-1, I think. Yeah, Wimbledon won.
Good
and then
result.
obviously Surbiton won 4-2 in the previous game before this women's fixture here.
That was a
against
really good
Belgium's
game.
Waterloo's Ducks.
Yeah.
So actually Surbiton tomorrow go through to play the Wimbledon men. So we'll have a male repeat of this fixture tomorrow. So let's hope we come away with 2 white victories.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But I watched I watched the men just prior to this game.
How was it? Good match?
It was a really good game. Waterloo Ducks actually went 1-0 up, and then Surbiton went on to, unfortunately, miss a stroke.
Oh!
Yeah, so it was a bit
that
tense after that.
hurts. Yeah. At
We
1-0
held
down
faith.
as well.
We held on, and boys pushed back. Scored there was an aerial into the D.
Oh,
hang
classic.
on. Oh! Ball crashed in from Wimbledon there on the right-hand side. Couldn't quite connect, but it is now a long corner. Beth Bingham, the captain, on the ball now. Wanting to play quickly.
Ooh, just a little nibble from Surbiton off the end, so it's going to be a long corner again.
Good decision from the umpires there.
Yeah, I think
Good
so.
decision. Ball patrol getting on there, doing a job.
God, can you imagine having... Well, you do. I would imagine having ball people in my games. It'd be so great. No one's jogging over to the sideline.
Do you know, sometimes, well, most of the time they're absolutely brilliant. Sometimes it can be quite painful if you're waving for about 10 seconds asking for a ball and nothing's happening.
Well,
You've
you've got
still
a
gotta be
great break
polite.
and there's 2 balls on the pitch.
Yeah.
So Wimbledon now with the ball again under pressure, and that's the end of the quarter. So the score remains 0-0 between Wimbledon and Surbiton.
Yeah.
Surbiton, the host, looking strong, but Wimbledon with some great opportunities there. We're going to stop for a short drinks break, and we'll start again in about 5 minutes. So, I mean, we were discussing just
2
briefly
minutes.
the 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 5 minutes is
I
too
always
long,
wondered
obviously.
how long
yeah.
the drinks break
2
was.
minutes goes like that.
2 minutes is, the end of the game. It's absolutely
And let me tell you,
rapid.
Dave can talk. So I'm there looking at the clock thinking, Dave, we need to get back on the pitch. Come on, come on, come on. Because we've, if it's Wimbledon's ball, for example, they can go. And
Yeah.
it's a little bit,
So they don't need to wait for you to get back on the pitch?
Not if it's their if it's their first
Oh,
pushback,
wow,
no. If it's
okay.
ours, then they'll probably wait for about 5 seconds and overturn it.
Okay.
So,
And that's a rule as well, as you can overturn it if the other team aren't there?
yeah, if they take too long.
Okay. I actually
give
love
it-
that, though. That's
Yeah.
the best penalty.
Well, it means you've got to get out, get ready, and stick to timings, which I'm all for sticking to timings.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a schedule.
Well, I mean, I was chatting about Mazzarella the other day because I think it's a secret tactic from him that at the beginning of the game he will just take way too long.
His sweet time, yeah.
As a mind game, though, I love it. I always feel guilty going over and I run over, chuck my face
do
mask,
you?
get all my kit on, and they're like, blowing their whistle. But
You're like trying
actually,
to rush.
you know what? Power move. Everybody's ready. There's a keeper. Take your time. Walk over. Oh, sorry. Let me just check every strap on my kit quickly because it's a safety measure, right? So I have
It's
to.
important. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
important to the game because in reality, they'll start a game and I'm actually not ready.
Yeah,
and then
that's
if they
actually
break and
quite
go straight
concerning.
through and I don't have my helmet on and my gloves on.
Or you're
like,
watching a plane.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm plane spotting. It could be a sweet A380 flying overhead that I need to check out.
Have you got that app where on your phone where if you point it at the plane, it'll tell you where it's going and where it's coming from and everything else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sky
you should-
Scanner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
brilliant. I was checking out in Singapore, actually. Amazing. You can see the military planes flying over as well, and they love it. So all these kind of crazy laps of Marina Bay Sands and so yeah, very fun. Also, you can see the private jets flying in. Get really just a little bit
they're a bit
jealous.
fancy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was in premium economy, so not bad.
Oh,
but
nice.
no lie flat seats, no champagne service to my bed on my plane. But not multimillionaire. So
I'm just at the back with the
yeah, exactly.
peasants.
Never
Never ever flown first class.
back underway in the Surbiton Wimbledon match. The score remains 0-0. Wimbledon with the ball deep in their own half under pressure from Surbiton, who have set out strong.
I would say in that first quarter, I think Wimbledon have had a couple more chances in Surbiton.
I think so. They looked strong from the out, didn't they? They
Yeah.
broke straight away. We almost missed a
they
goal
mean
at the
business.
beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Oops.
But both
teams
teams
are working hard.
defending well. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you see them try and break as well, either team. And
Yeah.
you can see the work rate going in defensively is something that I dream of having in my team. Actually just having that defensive power sprinting back down the pitch.
And that's
Very
that's
handy.
something that we really do highlight in training. I think it's so easy to attack and then lose the ball and people just sort of heads drop and give up in training because
absolutely.
it doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So we make that a part of, if you're not running back to defend, then we'll have to sprint a pitch length or something like that.
Yeah.
And we play until it is dead. So it is, training is
Good, it should be the way.
hard,
Especially at this
yeah.
level, you're expected as an athlete to be able to basically
100%.
jog, at least jog for 70 minutes, if not full sprint run.
100%.
Great pick there. That came off a couple of legs from the Wimbledon players. Croson 14, but Surbiton maintain it. Move it out to the right to Stanner, who's moving it up the field now. Good break now from Surbiton. Options inside.
Oh, Darcy Bourne trying to get involved there. Paige Gillett came away with it again.
But
Trying to play
again,
quick.
yeah, good break from Wimbledon. But, I mean, the 3 players in front of the ball, 6 Surbiton players back. So it's going to be difficult for them to break through either team.
Ooh,
He says,
across, yeah.
as they
You
throw
nearly
a ball
jinxed them.
across the D. Yeah, I won't be saying that again.
That was very
Surbiton
close.
with a sideline ball on the far side there. But, again,
And this
good
is what
formation.
Wimbledon do really well. Like, they have those fast players that arrive late into the D, like far post deflections, all that sort of stuff. Like, they're really dangerous on the counter. I mean, as are Surbiton, and Surbiton can do the same thing, but yeah, we just need to keep an eye on those late runners, I think.
It is useful as well, late runners, obviously, because if you run too early, you're basically just doing circles around the piece.
Yeah,
right?
or you're
So
stood
what
still
do you
and
do?
then you're
So
marked. Yeah,
having
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
running in from the halfway behind the defenders,
Tackle.
coming in for the sliding deflection on your nose in the D.
Absolutely.
So Wimbledon now a bit trapped down the side, but managed to bobble
They've
one
got out again. Surbiton now having to work hard to get back.
Oh, great
Crowson is
break
away.
there. Yeah, well done.
Cutting in field, passed
Pull
forward.
through. Oh,
Great
good
touch.
pick. That was a clear shot on goal from the back post.
Liz did very well there.
Yeah, that's all it really takes, isn't it? Just a little lifted touch over their stick. I mean, that was...
And sprinting back and just getting, this is the thing, you've got to keep thinking what if. So when you're sprinting back, it's hurting, but it's for a reason. That was excellent defending from her.
Exactly. I never like accountability for conceding goals, but actually, when you've conceded a couple and you know it's your player who's gone, putting that work rate in to save that goal, I mean, that was a clear scoring opportunity that was avoided
honestly,
there.
particularly in match play and stuff, if something like that happens, I genuinely think you should celebrate that like you score a goal. Cause
100%.
she's just basically potentially saved a goal there. That was a 2-on-1 against her as well.
Absolutely. It's the same as a keeper making a diving stick save. Same sort of impact on the game. Oh, short corner one by Wimbledon there. Looked like just a little fray around the feet, so maybe a little jab tackle onto the foot of the Surbiton defender, but well worked from Wimbledon, and let's see what they've got here. I've got to ask you,
Oh,
What's
God.
your bet for the corner routine here? Straight flick, look routine? What do you reckon?
I reckon it'll be a straight option.
Seems to always be the way first, right? Test the runners,
Yeah,
test the
get something
keeper,
on
just see what
target.
happens. We've got another
Watch
half
this,
and
I'll do a back
13
to
minutes.
injector now or something. I'm actually surprised that Paige is out on the left. I thought she might be on one of the castles.
Well,
But you've got Flora Peel, good from the top.
Couple of slip options.
Yeah.
It's a slap bottom corner. Good save from Surbiton,
Yeah.
but another shot.
That's whistled past the far post.
Grazed the far post.
Wow.
Good reversey there. Looked like a bit of topspin on it, so I
Yeah.
don't know. Slow-mo replay backstick. Maybe it's the Surbiton bias there coming in. But no, good corner there from Wimbledon. Just, hair's width away from putting a top bins from the rebound shot.
I wonder if that delivery from the top was for a deflection or something, though, because it was just straight at the keeper, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird seeing just like a straight slap at goal, isn't it? You'd think if they're going to shoot, it would be a hit or a flick, but...
Yeah. Erica Sanders trying to work to get into the D there. Turned over, unfortunately, and Wimbledon come away with it again. Oh,
Yeah, it's a good pick there from Wimbledon, but...
Holly Wilkinson, apologies, Holly, has won it back. I still can't get used to it.
Oh, good touch there. Running in hard. Little upright touch onto the keeper's glove.
Yeah, good save.
Good save from Wimbledon. It's gone for a 16, so I
thought
assume
that
it's
came off the
just
keeper.
missed deflection there.
Oh, 2 balls.
2 balls classic.
Typical.
No, ball people are excellent here.
They are
Is that
excellent.
the right term?
No,
Ball person?
you could, yeah. I'm not sure what the actual term is.
A ball administrator.
Oh, just
Oh,
gone
that's
out.
off the sideline.
And
Right in front of us as well. I can't
Right
get
on,
away with
yeah.
that. We've got direct
Help
comms
the
line with the
umpires
umpires, yeah, if they need it.
That would be wonderful.
I don't think they would hate
Really
it.
give my opinion.
Especially
You think
with
they
you
can send
here.
us off when we're on the sideline?
A yellow card of commentary for the quarter, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past them.
Ball fired through, off to the sideline. Surbiton ball now, deep into
Just been informed it's
Wimbledon's
ball
half.
patrol.
Ball patrol,
Ball
thank you
people,
very
I think,
much.
is still nice.
I like a ball person.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky there.
Ball patrol's cool though, that's a bit like
Sounds a bit
police,
more
isn't it? Yeah,
official.
exactly. Like you need a nice hat as well, like a
Yeah, they should get
like a
little
bobby.
bucket hats.
yeah,
be
reflective
good.
signs.
Yeah.
Ball patrol
I
operating
think
in
I
these
might be ball
areas.
patrol if you get a bucket hat.
I'd actually love to do it once.
Yeah.
It's too scary, though.
I was chatting to a couple of the umpires from this game actually, and I was saying I'd really like to be an umpire. I think I'd quite like the power, but I think that would be very ironic if I became an umpire.
Yeah, I think you'd learn the hard way about some decisions on the pitch. It might impact
God,
your
is that
hockey
what
playing.
I'm like?
No comment. No comment. So Wimbledon now with a break, driving into top D. A lot of defenders there. A little nibble on the back stick.
Good tackle from Stenner, but I think Jenkins is given the shot corner from the
yeah.
foul just beforehand.
Was it the push? Was it a little tap on the back of the stick she was running through? Either or. Short corner given to Wimbledon. Number 2 now. Are they going to, what do you reckon?
I mean, if they try the same thing again, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tried to get a deflection.
Well, that's it. I
see if they
think
set up the
I'm going to
same.
go straight drag this time. I think if they tried the slap deflection last time, the kind of weird
I think he's
hybrid,
going to go to the far castle, considering
I think
the
far
trapper
castle
didn't
drag
really
flick.
at the near castle wasn't really aware that she was trapping. I hate it when that happens, and you're like, look like you know what you're doing still.
Here we go. Oh, little slip
hello.
behind. It's a drag. It's a pick from the postman and a save from the keeper there. Very well done
Yeah.
from Surbiton. I think they got away with that one.
Great rebound from Wimbledon as well, because
Quite a
that
lot of
second
luck.
shot was saved by Walton as well.
Yeah, very good there. So forcing Wimbledon out for the long corner. Look like they haven't capitalised on that at all.
Turnover.
Little mistrap off to the sideline.
I think Surbiton just need to regain a little bit of momentum now, keep the ball for a little bit.
Ooh, a bit scrappy through there.
Yeah.
That's stick tackle and a foot.
Yeah. Good intercept by Peel.
Didn't use it well. And again, foot just outside the 25. So Wimbledon maintaining the pressure on Surbiton here. Surbiton under the cosh a little bit towards the end of this second quarter. I read that as a 0. It's actually 8 minutes left in this quarter. So,
How many drinks have you had?
between 1 and 3. Not enough, in my opinion, to get over this jet lag.
I think you're doing a good job.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Vice versa as well.
Thank you. Surbiton on the attack now. Oh, ball passed into Douthwaite. It was a little bit bobbly. Turnover again. Wimbledon come out with the ball. Chilts on, carrying down the right-hand side. Cutting in field. And she's... Whew.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Jenkins is getting very impatient. I feel like there's going to be a card coming soon. If
Yeah,
there's
I
stick
thought
tackle.
by the tone of that whistle, I thought a green was coming, but I couldn't see the foul for it. Looks like Surbiton are struggling a little bit in the midfield. It seems on the bounce back, Wimbledon could just slot straight through onto their 25. So I'm not really sure. They've not had too much luck, obviously, in Surbiton's half, the score being 0-0 still at the moment, but Surbiton, good chances. Is there anything they can bake in the midfield to help turn over possession? Because they just seem like it's just walking through. Anytime Surbiton have a chance, it just rebounds straight back into their own 25.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, if we're not finding that momentum to go forward and play in and out the pockets, we resort to carrying. And I think, you know, Wimbledon, they have some good players in midfield that if you carry, they're going to nibble and pick at the ball, and it just becomes a little bit scrappy, and then you can't move the ball on as easily. So you need to... In my opinion, they just need to go through a little phase where they get it, give it, keep the ball for a little bit, play simple. Simple, simple, simple.
Well, this is what I absolutely love. As a keeper, anyway, seeing this transfer at the back.
Yeah.
These back four and the CDM here, Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Just playing the ball together. Play it over to the left, over to the right.
Yep,
and then it
perfect.
opens up for you. You know, you don't
100%.
need to force anything because when the pass is obvious, it appears to you.
Because Wimbledon aren't actually pressing high. They're sort of sitting at 65, 70.
Oh,
and they're just
exactly.
saying, you know, if they hold the ball a bit, Wimbledon have to come out and play if they want to win the ball, and it just opens up the space in behind a little bit more.
Yeah, and you can take that tactic all the way up the pitch. Ooh, doing very well there.
Good
to
from Lottie
maintain
Ross.
position. Yeah, Lottie, well played.
That was one of those squeaky bum times, I think.
Squeaky bum time is the exact phrase you're looking for. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh.
But no, I try and tell my team as well, just using that transfer, the back four, chucking it into the bowl. Thank you.
Into
Chuck
the
it
ball,
into
yeah,
the bowl.
into the mixing
You
ball.
can do it from anything. I mean, a long corner, I would say they just take a touch and crash the ball straight into the D and you get picked and it turns over every time. Just move it left to right, across that back line. If you get into trouble, you can sit deeper, open up space, and it works every time. You just play the ball from your left back to your right back, and then eventually the defending team will get lazy and there'll be a gap open up and you can put a ball in.
Agree.
But you should never have to try and force it.
No, and that's one thing actually. Oh,
Surbiton, great ball in. Just struggle at the top of the D now.
from
Free shot
Wilkinson.
for a hit.
Oh,
It's bottom corner goal from Surbiton.
Martha Taylor.
That was a great bottom corner hit there. I don't know if
Lovely
it took
strike.
a deflection or not on the
I
back
don't know.
post.
I think it might have just been gone straight in. It was on. She hit it pretty hard, but it still sort of didn't travel as fast as I thought it was going to. It was a bit deceptive, I think.
Exactly. Little bump in, but
lovely.
that brings the score in to 1-0 from Martha Taylor from Surbiton.
That's good. That might just settle them slightly.
I think so. 5 minutes towards the end of the first half. The
Good time to
score now
score.
being 1-0 Martha Taylor taking the score. From 0 to 1 for the home team, Surbiton in white.
Lovely.
What do you reckon? If you're a betting woman, do we see any more goals in these 5 minutes? It's been pretty dead so far. Obviously, even blows traded down the middle of the pitch.
I
But-
have been a betting woman in the past, and I lose a lot of money. Just FYI.
Okay, so you're about to tell me there's about 2 or 3 more goals in this half then.
At least. Yeah, I think there's going to be more. There's
Okay.
plenty more in this game.
Well, I don't lose any money, and I'm going to say it ends at 1-0. So let's see how it
Really?
ends.
Oh, that's
So-
boring.
It is boring, but, you know, like you say, I've lost too much
3
money.
points though,
betting
right?
already. 3 points. It only matters the W or the L, doesn't it? Anyway, Wimbledon looking strong as we say that down there.
again, yeah.
Bounces it off the leg of Stenner. Gains the free hit deep inside Surbiton's 25.
Good
Puts
pressure
up.
from Willsey. Alice Wills there, really good. Just giving the ball away again. Come on,
Yeah,
girls.
I mean, that was an easy pass to Wimbledon's open stick in the middle of the park. So Wimbledon get the foul. No one within 5. Just bobbles it off the baseline for a free
Liz
hit.
doing what she needs to do there.
Surbiton under pressure here, actually.
Yeah.
Not long now. 3 minutes 45 left in this half of the game. Surbiton really just need to hold out to maintain that advantage going into the second half of this game.
Yeah, they need to hold on for this half-time break and then sort of, I think, regroup a little bit. I'm sure Dave will have some choice words at half-time.
Good block. Wimbledon now, it's 3-on-3 coming in. Wimbledon tracking back with 3 more players, so they've got to maintain the speed going in.
Oh.
It's a good hit off a deflection. Oh, Surbiton just tried to trap that in a really awkward place. Probably should have left that.
It, yeah, for a long corner.
Take the long corner, but I mean, worth it.
Yeah.
Heartbeats raised at this point. If you can pick that and put it back in.
I mean, of all people, Izzy Young probably could have. So why not?
Why not? Hey, 1 goal in the lead, not long left.
Yeah. Wimbledon just keeping the ball now. Oh, turnover right in the middle of the park to Sophie Hamilton. Probably on the backhand.
Oh, flies over the bar. Sophie Hamilton on the reverse.
Was what, about a foot wide?
Good shot, good option. I thought went over the bar, but
yeah,
I don't know.
sorry,
you might
I
have
meant
a better.
A foot high. That's what
a foot
I meant.
high,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
wide of the crossbar. Vertical wide, not the horizontal wide. Wide nonetheless. Surbiton with a good chance
it didn't go in the net,
there.
we know that.
So, bet's still on. Have we put money on this between me and you, or is that
at least £50, I think.
Oh,
yeah?
God. Oh,
you see why I lose so much money?
Okay, yeah, I mean, we've got 2 minutes left. Deal. Shaken.
We still have another half.
Oh, no, we're not talking about the next half. Anyway, Surbiton maintaining the ball down there, just puts it onto her foot, holds some time there. Surbiton, I'm sure, not super keen to dash forwards now with not long left in this half and a 1-goal lead.
If I was on the pitch now and I wasn't mic'd up, or on the sideline and I wasn't mic'd up, I would be screaming to keep the ball.
Oh, I got to shout out my guy Seb Stoner in defence. Ball will roll off the end line and I'll shout time at him, and he will walk slower than I've seen anybody to go and collect the ball, and then mistrap it, roll it off the pitch, pick it up, bounce it a few times, bounce off his foot by accident.
Smart.
That guy can waste time on a hockey pitch.
Like a pro footballer.
To the point where I get frustrated and I want him to take time, and he takes way too long.
Has he ever had cramp?
Hey?
Has he ever had cramp? That's another way to time waste.
Oh.
No?
Cramp. Sorry, I didn't
Sorry,
hear
is it my
the
accent?
P, yeah.
I don't
thought you
enunciate
said
enough.
cram. Oh, yeah, no, he
Up
said
north,
he
we
said
don't pronounce
cram.
all the syllables.
I apologise. My parents are from Liverpool. I should know better. Oh,
big hits going in.
Tactical shoulder there from
Big
Mackenzie.
hits.
By Steno within the baseline. Good pressure there. 2 Wimbledon players going in. Somehow
Steno
get
is
the foul.
She got it rough there. She got
Thought
sandwiched,
she could
didn't
hold
she?
both of them off, but no, I think bounced it onto her foot there. Wimbledon now with not long left in this quarter, try and regain a goal and go into the half-time with a draw. Let's see what they've got now. Surbiton defending hard. Every player on the Surbiton team within the 16-yard line there.
Oh.
Gain the hit.
Right. Take your time, John. This is what she needs to take her time here. Good.
Giselle's not on the pitch.
So Giselle is also abroad in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems to be the place to go.
I should have known that, to be honest.
No, that's
being
okay.
a Surbiton player and fan.
But she was around for the first game, but she's actually got an Achilles injury.
Gotcha.
Which has sort of kept her off the pitch for quite a while. So I think she went along to support the Clifton game, which is good from her. But yeah, she's abroad now, so back after the halfway point at Christmas, I think.
Gotcha.
Should be good. Good to have her back.
So she's back. She's not left Surbiton Hockey Club
She's
then.
not
She's
left.
in Australia for holiday.
Well, she's going to play. I think she's going to play a bit of hockey out there.
Oh, great.
And then return to us, I hope.
While you're out, right? Get a good tan, play some hockey, meet some new friends. So that brings us to the end of the first half of this fixture between Surbiton and Wimbledon Hockey Club. The score is 1-0 after a fantastic goal from Sophie Hamilton, I believe. Martha Taylor, I apologise.
I'll keep you right, don't worry.
Thank you very much. You're the one who knows
Sophie was the one that put it a foot vertical of the crossbar.
Brilliant. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, I understood. Almost made it more. Good chances there from Wimbledon and Surbiton, but the score remains 1-0 to Surbiton. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
One second, 1 degree, 1 fraction. 1, a number that seems so small, even insignificant to some. But for us, it's the crazy pursuit of 1 that drives us on. And for you, it can be the difference between 1 won or 1 lost. So it's never only one, as it could be the one. Like the 1 degree of elevation that enhances your performance. Or the 0.001 COR that creates the impact in your game. 0.1 millimeter of thickness to produce the furthest distance. Or the adjustment of 1 millimeter to create a second skin feeling. The 1 gram that took hundreds of tests and our most tenacious minds. So if it seems crazy to care so much about one, well, then we're the crazy ones. Crazy love. Reach beyond. Mizuno. 1 second, 1 degree, 1 fraction. 1, a number that seems so small, even insignificant to some. But for us, it's the crazy pursuit of 1 that drives us on. And for you, it can be the difference between 1 won or 1 lost. So it's never only 1, as it could be the 1. Like the 1 degree of elevation that enhances your performance. Or the 0.001 COR that creates the impact in your game. 0.1 millimeter of thickness to produce the furthest distance. Or the adjustment of 1 millimeter to create a second skin feeling. The 1 gram that took hundreds of tests and our most tenacious minds. So if it seems crazy to care so much about 1, well, then we're the crazy ones.
Welcome back to Surbiton versus Wimbledon on this Saturday night evening in September. We've had an entire day and couple of days of the EHL here in Surbiton, but now we focus on the Women's National League. Surbiton leading Wimbledon 1-0. Steph, how's your break?
It was delightful. I had some chips.
Oh, nice.
That I didn't even have to pay for because I stole them from a friend.
Even better.
So that's my dinner sorted.
Tastes better when they're free, right?
Yeah. Yeah, when they belong to someone else, so much better. I find that with my cups of tea. If somebody else makes me a cup of tea, it's so much better. Oh,
well, a friend of mine just poured me 2 of these, so I'm keen as well. My
Same with the
refreshment. Non-specific refreshment. As a member of the club. Surbiton under the cosh already. Little bounce ball through. Wimbledon challenging in the D, but Surbiton maintain it.
Good carry from Stenner out the D there, nice and calm.
Yeah, very well done. I mean, receiving a bobbling ball on the P spot, surrounded by opposition, it's a pretty terrifying place to be.
Yeah.
But, yeah, well worked. Well, that's onto the foot of the Wimbledon player there, so Surbiton ball at the back. What would you like to see in this half, aside from Surbiton goals, obviously?
Lots more goals so that I can win that £50.
Oh,
Shot
no, that
corners
was
would
in the
also help with
first
that.
half. I said the first half. Do we
don't
want to
think
see
you
more
specified
goals?
that.
Okay, fine.
I'm talking the whole game.
Okay, I reckon max 2 more goals.
I reckon, are you ready? I reckon it's going to be 4-2 Surbiton.
Okay.
I always go big.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll say 2-1, so anywhere in between. Fair enough, we'll
Right,
take
come
that
on,
bet
we
now.
need to score some more goals.
Oh, Surbiton, a little bit. Sharp was a little bit complacent on the ball there. Had 3 Wimbledon players sneak up behind, win the free hit.
I was hoping after the team talk at half-time, we'd just be a little bit calmer maybe, but it's still a little bit frantic and turnovers quite high from both teams still.
So it came out pretty hot, right? I thought maybe take some time, as we can see here, just rotate, chuck it into the bowl again,
Yeah.
move it around, take some time, maintaining possession.
Sanders just creeping now on that press. So now she's in a lovely high position to receive the ball. Lovely
Yeah,
1-2
lovely
from
pick.
Sharp and Hamilton. Pass forward to Sanders. Oh, good defending from Wimbledon. Long corner, I think.
Yeah, well left there, well left.
Nice little attack. Wilkinson on the ball now for Surbiton long corner. Passed in, nice. Martha Taylor trying to go forward, trying to get into that D. Ooh.
I mean, it was lifted up. I'm not sure how high, but
I think that
dangerous
noise says it all.
nonetheless. Yeah, exactly. Neither of us are level 4 qualified umpires, so we don't know what we're talking about. Wimbledon now under pressure on the far side, but free hit at the back, trying to dribble up the pitch, looking for a little bounce back.
Both
after
teams
that period
gone
of
very
pressure.
direct, aren't they?
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't seem to be spending much time in the midfield for either team, he says, as it spends time in the midfield. But both teams turning it over and pushing straight in, obviously prioritising the defence of their own 25 more than actually putting pressure on players in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah. Oh. Lucky there. Martha trying to switch the play. Croson's all over it. How has she come?
Managed
She's done
to
that
get
every
through.
time.
That's just rolled through everybody. Now Wimbledon 2-on-2. Ball's going into the deep.
Oh.
Good save from the keeper.
Oh.
But short corner given. Is that
I
no
don't know why
advantage?
that's a corner.
I think I'm going to bet a stick tackle coming in as she put the ball across. No advantage for the ball over as the keeper touched
I'm just going to agree with you because I have no other
Well,
option
as a goalkeeper myself, I've seen many fouls that were given that weren't my fault, which is most of them. Actually, I think all
I would
of
say
them,
Walton did well there to step in and intercept because, you know, had it got to that player on the far post, it was pretty much an open goal.
I think, honestly, if you nibble a stick on a stick tackle in the D to give away a short to save a shot on target, that's a win for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like, you know, sometimes you actually just stand on the line and take the penalty stroke.
Yeah. Two Castles there, far side, slap in, but
went for
the
that
wrong side of the defender there. So
off
a left
R2
foot.
deflection. Didn't quite come off.
Gone what? 2 deflections, one flick now. Oh, it was one slip flick.
One was a slip flick,
from the top. Interesting. Good way to mix it up here from Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's because they don't back the flickers, or just because they want to keep Surbiton on their toes here with the options?
I don't know. Maybe it's just they back their options, and to be fair, they have a lot of good deflectors.
Yeah.
You know, that they're willing to get low, they're willing to put their bodies in the way, and all that sort of stuff. That I think last year when Leah Wilkinson was playing, she was the one person in our team. Oh, hang on. Wimbledon have a very good attack here.
Good save there. Surbiton goalkeeper picking one up while smothering, and then a stick save from Surbiton on the line. But Wimbledon have the ball. Little nibbles there. I think back to goal, just tapping the stick on the way through.
Big chance
I
missed
say tapping,
there.
but stick tackling the player. So another short corner here. I mean, we were talking about it. Do we see a straight drag?
I reckon they'll do another option. I don't think they executed the R2. I think it was too wide. So maybe if they think that was on, they might go for it again.
I mean, it's probably at a lower standard of hockey that I play, but I love the, 1-2 to the right player.
I love
just
a 1-2.
Delete the first player.
I do that at school with my kids.
Pick
it's
it
great.
with somebody outside the piece box.
Yeah,
so
we got to do that.
Drag out far cackle.
Oh,
Another set, but good
save.
Big right foot from Surbiton's goalkeeper.
I think that was
past
the
right
toe. Whew.
Yeah, very
Should be happy
well
with
done.
that one.
That sometimes stings bottom of the foot. That does.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
But nonetheless, saved the goal. Surbiton remain in the lead at 1-0 up. Wimbledon with the ball now in Surbiton's 25. Ooh, bit of pressure there. Surbiton with the ball. Is that?
Yeah,
Surbiton ball outside. Yeah, well defended there. 3 or 4 players behind the ball.
Good from Lottie Ross in that passage of bit of panic there. She managed to stop, I think, what would have been an easy push into a goal full of defenders. Surbiton on the counter now.
Oh, lovely play there. Little bounce pass back. Surbiton now driving into the D, but good diving slap there. Ball out of reach, but the commitment is there to try and keep it in play. Looks like she's got a bit of a back injury there, though, I have to say. She's clutching her
Let's
lower
hope
back
maybe she's just got some sort of wardrobe malfunction instead.
I think so. Stretching out the elbow just to keep her limber going into the second half. Hopefully, we hope anyway.
Maybe her skirt's a bit twisted or something. Great,
agree with that.
Great commitment from her there, though. I love that.
No, fantastic.
Well
Very
done,
good from Darcy Bourne. So fired over the baseline from Surbiton.
She's
struggling a little bit.
She is touching her back a lot now.
I mean, full dive. Would you say nose on the ground?
Yeah.
Back post. It's worth
Chest
the
on the
effort,
floor.
though, if you can catch a keeper out near post, because I mean, I wouldn't expect somebody to commit like that.
To go for it, yeah.
So actually, if you 1 in a 50 chance, slot that in near post, it's worth a goal every time.
I've just seen her GPS has just flown out of her clothing.
Gotcha.
So
good.
it was a wardrobe malfunction, so we're fine.
No injury.
But there now is a GPS system in the middle of the pitch.
Noted. Okay. Well, her stats are going to be under the required level for the rest of this game, I reckon.
Thinking, what has just flown out of her score?
She's literally stood still for the entire half. Is she even working? Come on now.
Well, I think Hamilton's just popped in a sock, so she'll be getting plenty of mileage. She'll be all right.
Doubling up.
Wilkinson on the ball. Plays it out to Thompson. Nice and simple. Curtis on now. Lovely hands Curtis has got.
Little nibble on the back of the stick.
Yeah.
Not seen by the umpires, but I don't think the ball's there, so that's probably fair enough. Wimbledon now under pressure, deep in their own 25.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely little touch there onto Wimbledon foot.
Yep. Surbiton ball.
Good
Douthwaite
from Meg.
getting out the way there. Love that. Wilkinson. Oh, go on.
Reversey
Hall.
Van Persie. Doesn't quite pull it off, though. I think a little back stick hit into the D.
What did you just say?
Little Reversey Van
Van
Persie.
Persie.
Yeah, I like it. I know he's a football player, so it's not equivalent, but that's something I learned a long
Man U
time
supporter,
ago.
are you?
I'm the negative.
No? Oh.
I am a rhyming supporter, though, so I'll take it. Good tackle there from Surbiton. They get the free hit again inside Wimbledon's 25, unable to get away with the ball. So pressure on for the far side, pops it into the D, but no white shirts
Peels
to support
picked it up. Oh, pressure on the baseline now, though. Flora Peels under pressure.
Don't want to be
plays
there
across.
with the ball, but very well played.
It's come out to another Wimbledon player, and they're now attacking up the right-hand side of the pitch. Katie Curtis putting her under pressure. Forcing to play backwards. Good ball pace here from Wimbledon.
Nice, good use of the ball, as they say.
I'm going to start calling it that. I think the kids
I'm
at
trying to
school
get it
will
to catch
enjoy
on.
it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to catch on.
That
Visualise
very
it.
nearly went through to
There
lurking
was a
attacker
Wimbledon
there.
player blocked out by the marquee for me, so I didn't clock it. But
We've
yeah,
got some
Wimbledon
blind spots in
13.
here, haven't we?
If we had the AHL treatment with the cameras on, we'd have our little multi-view here,
Yeah,
so we
that would
could
be nice.
see
Maybe
the
that's the
entire
next
pitch.
step.
That is it. I'm working on increasing the production of Surbiton, but
I've heard.
if you know anybody as a listener who is willing to sponsor the streaming at Surbiton Hockey Club, there's a lot of key investments and sponsorship opportunities to help us out with our broadcast and multi-viewer experience.
I'll be sure
here.
to let my connections know.
Absolutely, me too. When I find a connection, I will tell them about it.
Lovely from Wilkinson. Well played. Good simple hockey. Martha Taylor's got it now. Trying to attack into the left-hand side of the D, and she's in. Great tackle from Flora Peel.
Oh, where was that going, though? That's what I've got to ask.
I would agree, but they're both moving at high speed there.
Okay.
I felt like it was a reaching last sort of ditch tackle.
So what team are you supporting?
No,
again, sir?
I'm supporting hockey.
Good, yeah. Impartial commentary team. Yeah, that's fair enough. Now, good drive down there. Yeah, again,
Good work from
well
Stella.
played. Excellent block there from Wimbledon. Pushes it over the baseline. Surbiton again from the long corner.
Alice Wills on the ball. She's a little firecracker. Love her. Very good player. Lottie
So,
Ross
nice
sprays
speed up
out
ball.
to the left. Missed track from Curtis, who's really clearly angry at herself. She needs to let that go. Just keep playing.
Yeah, that's it. Live in the moment, right?
Yeah.
Especially in hockey.
Such a mental game as well.
Absolutely. Especially when you drag on. So much happens within a game that if you really dwell on mistakes or even positive stuff,
Yeah.
it can really affect your game
Yeah. Agree.
negatively. I mean, even dwelling on positive stuff. I'll throw it back to my game today. I mean, last week I had one of my centre-backs chucked an incredible area, halfway line, straight into the D.
Oh, nice.
Picked by a centre-forward, one touch, goal, bang.
Nice.
Today he was throwing aerials non-stop. None of them were successful.
Oh.
But, I mean, try it again. That feeling of glory of scoring a goal like that. But
Hard
in a
to
match like
recreate
this-
things like that.
Exactly. Like, if you do something good, don't try specifically to recreate that thing. It was just a moment of greatness, and
Yeah.
get over it. Continue playing your hockey. The same for negative moments. It's all
Yeah.
a matter of exactly that situation. Because
I think that's actually like one of the biggest barriers of players like reaching their potential. I think particularly, females. I just think a lot of the time they worry about what the people think. They get in their own heads. I mean, I know it happens to males too, but I think females are a bit more prone to it. And then,
absolutely.
you can do one thing wrong at the start of a game, and then that's it. You can have a bad.
Good
A bad
finish
game.
there. Yeah, exactly. Speak
Oh.
about it. Good timing on the comment. But
Thank you.
Surbiton, great shot there from the edge of the D. Smashes it in. I think the deflection just
Correct.
takes it over the keeper's kicker.
Yeah.
Pops it into the bottom corner. So a little
Deflector
bit
just got in front.
unfortunate there from Surbiton, but very well played from Wimbledon. A good
taken goal.
opportunity, well capitalised on from there. So that takes the score draw to 1-1 at Surbiton to Wimbledon at the moment. And we've got about 4.5 minutes left in this quarter, with one
Yeah.
more quarter to play to see some more action.
That was a tough one for Amber, though, because I think Wimbledon players sort of jumped in front and deflected it ahead of sort of the line of the goalie. I always think deflections are so much harder. You're a goalie, so do tell me. But I think deflections are just so much harder to save. They're a lot more of like a reaction save, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I had a goalkeeper, Martin Wilkes, who ex-GB goalkeeper. I had the blessing of getting coached by him for about a week when I was about 19.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, good save
Good from
there
Amber
for
again.
the keeper as we were talking about it. He used to call it the ugly zone.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
inside the P spot in a semicircle.
Yeah.
That's where it doesn't matter about your technique. Just get pads in front of it.
Just having your stick down. Ooh,
Big
swing and a
a
miss.
there.
Dangerous
yeah,
play there.
Surbiton ball.
Nice.
But still, that was it. I mean, shots from the top of the D, you can think about it, you can analyse it, you can dive in the right way
You've got a bit more
and get your
time.
body, get your stick on the ground or your pad on the ground in the right way. When it's within your own P spot, within about 6 foot from you, it really doesn't matter. End
Yeah.
of your toe, pumping on it, you could chuck face first onto the ball with your arms wide.
Yeah.
It's actually quite a good technique, although
Just make
it's
yourself as big as
dangerous and
possible.
weird. Yeah, it's literally just about getting a part of your body between the ball and the goal, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
and
really
praying.
matter outside of that. So actually deflections are very tricky
Yeah.
because, again, the ball can go absolutely anywhere.
I mean, a lot of the time, I don't think the players really know where they're going to go either. So
No, so you just got to maximise your body position behind the ball, and
100%.
when it's coming in at that speed,
I
you
mean, I
really,
don't know how you play
It's
goal.
just a guess.
Both
Mostly because I
teams-
don't have to run, to be honest. That's why I've been playing golf. No warm-ups.
It is an attractive position because of that, but
It's fun.
I did try and go in goal once, and genuinely was the scariest
As an
thing of my
outfield
life.
player, just going into goal,
Yeah.
you just having balls shelled at you.
Yeah,
but
no,
actually,
never again.
No,
I don't mind being a post
grow up
player.
into it.
I'll do that all day, but yeah, no, not in goal.
No, not
You've
when
got to
you're
be a
the
little bit
sole
loopy.
object.
Good tackle, but went off. So Curtis's ball.
Oh, well taken quickly there. Oh, good from Wimbledon. Almost gets a pick on it, but Curtis just rinsing all of them.
Yeah.
Can't find a player down into the deep baseline. So Wimbledon hold possession under pressure from two
I think she
Surbiton
thought
players.
Sharp was going to carry on that lead up the line.
Yeah, saw the lead run there, but no, just straight into empty space there from Surbiton. So unfortunate, but Wimbledon aerial choice to try and get out, but finds Taylor from Surbiton.
There's the 5-yard rule.
Good work there.
She's chatting back to the umpire there. Barwood will be noting that.
Who was that, Ross or Taylor?
One of the Wimbledon number
Wimbledon
10.
player. Yeah,
I'm not
get
sure
that
why
in
she
the
was
old book.
unhappy with that decision, because I think it was correct.
I agree. Well, subjectively,
Oh.
who knows the 5-yard rule? Surbiton chucking it waist height into their own player. Wimbledon now one-on-one with the keeper, takes a shot on goal, bangs it into the bottom corner. It's a good finish. Surbiton completely outdone by that run there from Wimbledon. Scores now 2-1. Surbiton trailing in this game.
I'm not actually sure who even scored that, because I was a little bit distressed watching.
That was it. I mean, that was just a capitalised opportunity from Wimbledon there. Ball
Good
free.
finish, yeah.
Good pass out to the right, and you're one-on-one with the keeper deep inside your own D. Like, you back the attacker 9 times out of 10 then to score that, hit that hard back post. Keeper
Yeah.
does not have enough time even to diving stick save that. So, well played there from Wimbledon. As you can hear, we are sad about it.
Yeah, good timing for Wimbledon to score just before last quarter as well.
Yeah, very strong. Less than a minute
Surbiton
now.
have got their work cut out for them. Do you know what?
Absolutely.
1 quarter is a long time to play.
It is. A lot of opportunity, especially in the last part of this game. We've seen this
Yeah.
in both men's and ladies' team last year, at the very least, when I noticed it and started commentating. But you see Surbiton come back a lot of the time. That's got to be a
big
card
foul.
coming out there.
Yeah.
I mean, she is through driving into goal, and there's a trailing stick.
It's a green. Is it a green?
You
It's
can
a
see
green.
her running off. That is a
It's a
green.
green. Oh, I thought it was a yellow then, but that was her whistle.
That's the yellow
So,
whistle.
gosh, there's all sorts of colours there.
Oh, we can hope. No, impartial commentary.
Impartial.
Commentary. Surbiton now holding the ball. Wimbledon down to 10 players for the next 2 minutes, which will take us through, and that is it.
They're going to have to be
So,
really patient in the start of this next quarter. 2 minutes is a long
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah.
They just need to build up, get Wimbledon working hard, get them running around. Gaps will open.
Exactly.
And what you were saying just beforehand, you know, fatigue's going to start to come into this last quarter as well. And I know that everybody, you know, there's a number of girls in both of these teams who are very, very fit, aerobically fit. So, yeah, I think there's going to be some big players need to step up in this last quarter.
Absolutely. And I mean, I do see it like all of these teams we play are National League, you know, top-level athletes, but Surbiton seem to just find that extra 10% in the last quarter, both in the men's and women's. It might be something to do with the club, something to do with coaching and the aesthetics or something, but we do have that kind of Liverpool FC charm where a lot of goals come very late in the game to score winners or equalise games. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're at this score going into the last quarter, I can back Surbiton to score 1 goal, at the very least, if not more.
Although we're
Fingers
at
crossed.
your betting score,
We're
aren't
at my
we?
betting.
Was it Wimbledon 2-1 that you bet?
Hope I'm right. I just said a 2-1 to
You said
Surbiton, to
2-1,
be
right.
honest. So,
Hopefully they'll have home team advantage as well in this last quarter. The
And hope
crowd
you're
need
right.
to get behind them.
crowd all pumped up for the AHL today.
Yeah.
Surbiton in the final game of the day,
Good atmosphere today there
beating
was.
4-2 Waterloo Ducks, the Belgium team.
I'm going to just nod at you.
Yes,
Yep.
it's in my notes, but I'm not going to open my phone because my hands are cold. Surbiton winning nonetheless to go through. So tomorrow we've got the semi-final qualifiers is what we agreed the name was between me and my friends. Is that actually they've got the finals in Easter. So the 2 teams go through from this game this weekend to go and join OGs.
Correct.
And another team at Easter to go and play the finals.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
will be a semi-final qualifier, 2 teams going through.
Be good to have 2 English teams in it.
Would be great,
Be
wouldn't it?
really good.
However, Surbiton versus Wimbledon, one of them's getting cancelled out.
No, absolutely. But you've already got OGs who are obviously through anywhere.
Already got OGs, so I assume we would have 2 going through.
Yeah.
Again,
Good for English hockey.
good for English hockey,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Whether you like the teams that are through or not, it's good for English hockey.
No, exactly. European Hockey League, English Hockey League.
Yeah.
Come on now. They've done very well as well, actually. I was looking through the women's EHL, and I was very confused as to why the women's team weren't playing. And then I realised Surbiton were the winners. But it didn't win last season, is that right? Lost in the playoffs. Sorry to bring it up again, but tell me about it.
It was
Let
2
me
years
bring it
ago.
up again.
2 years ago we lost.
Okay.
Stop talking about when we lose.
I thought you told me you were over it. Okay, thanks.
I'm over it if I don't have to talk about it.
Okay, fine. Deal. That's it, nonetheless. Surbiton with the ball at the back, rotating round. There is 16 minutes of this fixture left. Surbiton trail 1-2 against Wimbledon, who scored 2 goals in quick succession.
Wimbledon are sitting off a little bit now. They're only leaving 2 forwards high.
Gotcha. Are they
Interesting.
trying to bank on this 2-1 advantage going through?
I mean, if I were them, I think they're actually playing quite well. But I'm not the coach. I don't know what the tactics are. I think they're probably just trying to congest and sit back a little bit more, congest this area that Surbiton are going to want to play in. Because they're only having 2 forwards against our back 4.
Yeah, dodgy through ball there from Surbiton through to their captain. Wimbledon with the ball out the back. I mean, it seems between us, that second Wimbledon goal seemed pretty fortunate to have that space in the D. So I don't think...
Yeah, that was unusual.
I can't say either team has dominated this game at all.
I mean, as I'm an impartial, neutral commentator, I would say that Wimbledon have had probably the better chances, but that is, it is unusual to have ball across the D there. Good touch from the Wimbledon defender. Meg Douthwaite was lurking on the far post. Had that ended up on the end of her stick, I would have put money on it that it would have gone in the goal.
Oh, 1 foot away from the
Easy,
goalkeeper.
yeah.
We were talking about deflections before. Literally 1 touch in, it's a goal 9 times out of 10.
And she is
100%,
somebody
so
you would want on the far post. She is brill. She's
Yeah.
brave, always low. She'll score those.
very well done from Wimbledon there. Surbiton not giving Wimbledon any relief now. Pressure down the right, just picked on the stick. Sad to see, but very good skill there from Wimbledon. Classic
Good defending.
V-drag onto
Yeah.
the foot of Wimbledon player.
Just need to go a little bit wider there, and she's through.
It's exactly what you want. I mean, we were talking about a bit of umpiring, a bit of just small aerial, tiny
the
aerial.
one-man lob. We
Love
love that. That's a Leah Wilkinson special.
Yeah, just a little bubble over the player.
Yeah, does the job.
No, talk about the benefits of advantage and disadvantage when you're at the back.
Oh, ball's gone
just
all the way
rolled
through there.
I mean, you get fouled as a defender. I had it today where umpires giving me advantage, like within our own D.
Oh,
where
sometimes
somebody
you're
would
like,
stick
I
tackle.
do not.
I don't want
I
it.
don't want advantage here ever.
If there's a foul and I see you put your arm up, I'm going to stop playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Just blow your whistle,
Absolutely.
please, because I need my team to reset, and I don't want to try and play it out the back under pressure when I've got advantage on the ball.
Sometimes, you know, the ball, for example,
Ooh, mistrap straight on the chest.
Stenner's just chested that down.
God, is that a collarbone? What was that? Oh, that was interference within 5 yards from the aerial.
Sternum.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's the 5. I would say that's probably 6 yards, but it was dangerous them coming in to intercept. So great umpiring there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well officiated.
What were we talking about?
Talking about advantage and disadvantage.
Same with the attacking side of things. Sometimes if I end up with the ball on my stick in the attacking D and they give me the advantage to shoot, no. We don't want that. I can't shoot. It will hit the corner flag. So we want the corner. That's what I want.
Okay, fair.
If it falls to somebody else, fine.
Do you have a tactic for that? If somebody, like, you hear the shout advantage and you're on the ball, do you just stop playing?
I don't know if you're meant to do this, but I would probably just stop.
On the floor? Would you go,
I would
my
probably
hamstring
just stop.
injury, I'll take the advantage, thank you. Get straight back up.
I'd probably just stop and
okay, fair.
save myself the embarrassment, to be honest.
Yeah, good move. Surbiton now, good aerial through, 2 on 3, but struggling in the midfield.
Yeah.
Darcy Bourne with the ball driving to the left-hand side of the D. Does she have a clear shot?
She's good on a backhand, but that's a baseline shot there.
She's made it to the baseline. Pops it in.
Go on.
With Wimbledon, that was a swing and a miss.
Yeah,
Is there a foot in there as well?
He's looking at the other
haven't
umpire.
seen it.
Douthwaite's asking the question. Nothing given.
I think Surbiton a lot hard done by there, but again, neither of us are international umpires. So Surbiton maintain possession round the back. Just playing the ball through. Good chance there in the D to level the score. We've still got 12 minutes left in this game, which in hockey is plenty of time.
This is really racking my nerves, this game.
It's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, great touch over Wimbledon's stick just on the edge of the D, but no Surbiton player to receive it or finish it there.
Lovely from Douthwaite.
Yeah,
I think she took a bit of a knock there. Dropping out now, back into the press. Erica at centre forward. What have we got? Splitting the pitch. Flora Peel's on the ball, under pressure from Hamilton. Playing it through. That's a good pass. Out, sprayed it out to the right-hand side.
Little bubble. That's Anna coming together after the whistle.
This player's really running into people a lot. I don't know whether that's a tactic or...
Do you reckon? I wouldn't optionally choose to be hit, even as like a tactical advantage, but especially once the foul's been given. You know what I mean? I think that was just accidental. I mean, we saw Stenner roll over her foot just for misbalance before. Hate to bring that up if you're listening to this on replay, but it's pretty funny because it's right in front of us. Surbiton now with the ball, pushing it out. I mean, 10 minutes left now. Surbiton really need to capitalise. There is a mass of maroon between Surbiton and their goal now, so struggling. Surbiton probably can take advantage of the time here. Need to get players in front of the ball.
Yeah, and we've lost a bit of width. On the backhand.
I'm not sure about that decision there. Middle of the
dangerous.
pitch, big backhand.
That's interesting. I thought he'd probably have blown that for sort of dangerous play up high, but...
Yeah, that was very interesting. Was it middle of the pitch going for that kind of diagonal backhand to the corner post? It's very effective if you've got a player clear and you've got a forward on the P spot running out.
Yeah.
That backhand across. Defenders don't expect it, but...
No. And actually, it's a little bit concerning as that first line of defence if you don't really trust the person that's about to hit it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I didn't see the run, and the reverse stick hit the player on the thigh, so I don't think that's good. But Surbiton now with a better opportunity through. Ball out, recycled round. Maintained well from Surbiton, popped in.
Foot.
High? No. Low
Sharps
enough off the shin pad. Fine, it's a shin on the edge of the D. Taken quickly, 5 yards given.
Good
popped in, can Surbiton make anything out of this hit?
Paige Gillett again. Tackling, carrying the ball out.
Absolute quality from Wimbledon there. Very well played. Deleted 2 players and dribbled out of her own D. That's rare and very good skill.
Yeah, I think we'll Surbiton will be a bit frustrated at their high defensive work in this game.
That's very scrappy in the middle there. I thought it was a couple of stick tackles, but actually, no. Maintain the ball. Surbiton now with a free hit just outside. 9 minutes now left in this game. Surbiton trail 2-1 to Wimbledon.
Got to stay patient. Keep building the play.
I think what we were talking about before as well, obviously, just maintain possession and wait for that opportunity to present itself.
For a bit.
Like, if you force through, we've seen time and time again in this game that Wimbledon would just pick you and then break hard. So Surbiton really need to just look for the easy options here.
Absolutely. I think we're just forcing the ball a little bit.
Oh, see, she's tried to just dribble through 4 players, like, on the bounce. And I don't think you're going to get away with that with this Wimbledon defence here.
No. Not today, anyway.
Wimbledon with a break, but Surbiton, a lot of players behind the ball.
Good
Lottie
tackle.
Doing great work there.
Yeah,
With the tackle
absolutely.
down the other side, and players to support her behind.
Thompson
so well
following up.
defended.
Curtis on the ball again. This is where we need to try and get it to the other side. Patience. Oh, turnover.
Double whistle.
Yeah, what's happening
coming.
now? We can't see because of all the spectators.
Can't see. There's
Just
so
the
many
crowds.
fans here. This place is so packed. We can't see. Is it a green? I'm getting word of a green card potentially.
Oh, I think Sharp's going on the naughty chair.
Oh, it's a
What was
Surbiton
that,
green
what was
card,
that
that's
for?
sure. Well, we wouldn't know, would we? Because this pitch is so popular
That we can't see the game.
we're limited.
Yeah.
Exactly, we're limited. Again,
That's
if you know any
not going to do them any favours.
benefactors who would like to be involved in the Surbiton Hockey Club sponsorship, please let us know. We can pay for an upgraded raised tier commentary booth where we can give you full 180 view of the pitch and full
And
commentary.
no spectators will be in the way.
No spectators will be away because we're raised where we should be as commentators above everybody
I'm looking at it right now. We should be up there.
Oh,
Imagine
the
the view.
EHL commentary booth, yeah.
Yeah.
Sad. I was a bit sad we didn't get asked to do the EHL commentary.
Odd, I thought.
I was
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say offended, but I felt offended. But,
Well,
you know,
after listening to this, I think you probably get the
top
call
tier
tonight.
commentary,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would be shocked. I would be shooketh
Yeah.
if I didn't get the call this evening. For
Although you
doing
might have
international
passed
hockey
out by then.
commentary.
You know,
Well,
with the jet lag and all that.
I can prove that I'm an international jet setter, so if they want me to commentate in Barcelona or anywhere around Europe, then I'm available. You can find my number on the Surbiton website under the Surbiton 5th 11 captain.
Nice. I would. We're a team though, yeah. So you would obviously take me with you.
Sure.
It didn't sound convincing.
If you would, then I will. How about that deal?
I would gladly go to Barcelona.
Okay, great. Let's book our flights now and get the
Ahead
get
of
the
the
job
game.
afterwards.
They'll reimburse
yeah.
us, I'm sure.
If we're there, then we might as well do it. Anyway, enough about us.
Right,
this game
hockey.
has 6 minutes left on it. Surbiton still trail by 1 goal, but not a lot of action in the last couple of minutes. We saw a bit of congestion at either end of the D, but it slowed down. So I can't see any live scoreboard. Obviously, Surbiton removing their scoreboard in lieu of the beautiful new LED board they have at the end of the pitch. But I'm not sure the players know how long is left on the clock.
No, but I'm sure the manager, James Baker, and the coach, Dave Beckett, will probably be screaming at some point how long they've got, and the urgency will be felt amongst the team.
Also, as a hockey player, you might find this as well, but you just have a kind of natural instinct about how long's left.
Yeah.
When you play that game enough, obviously you play in quarters.
Yeah.
My body clock of 35 minutes is pretty well set now.
Yeah.
And I can get
35
it within a
minutes
minute.
seems like such a long time, by the way.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Which I used to play when I was younger, so it was just the norm. But quarters now, I can't ever imagine going back to halves. But
It's a long time.
you do feel like, if the game, there's been an injury or whatever, and you have to stop time and it plays on, it does seem like it's an age. Yeah.
Always. I mean, I carry a little Casio watch now. Other brands are available.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'll know the half is really dragging on, and then I'll check it, and I've got 10 minutes left. And 10 minutes isn't a long time.
No, and
you've
I
done a
think if
good
you're
shift.
busy, if you're having to shout a lot, you've got a lot of shots coming at you, all that sort of stuff. Time just flies.
Exactly. And if my players check in, I tell them 8 minutes. 8 minutes is very doable. So actually, it's quite easy to power through.
Do they have to ask you the time a lot then?
Yeah, so they ask the umpires, but they know that I have it.
Yeah,
so
fair.
it's easier to ask
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
rather than trying to upset them a little bit.
just try and avoid speaking to the umpires.
Unless it's Seb, as I mentioned before, and he's a waste of time because he's got the ball at his feet and he goes, actually, can I just ask you just one... I won't do the whole thing because we don't have enough time left in this game to give you the spiel, but Surbiton breaking down the right-hand side. Darcy Bourne with the ball. Can she get anything? She's put it onto her foot for a Surbiton
short corner.
Is this the first Surbiton short corner of the match? Have we seen one yet from Surbiton?
Do you know, that's a good point. I don't think
we have already, actually. We've seen 2 Wimbledon, maybe 3 Wimbledon corners. I think this is Surbiton's first one. So,
oh my gosh,
inside
I think
info,
you're right.
What are we thinking? Drag flick? Do we have any key flickers on the pitch?
Let me see him set up and I'll tell you.
Okay, because I assume 2 castles. No backup stopper
so we'll
as well.
have Stenner on the top and Darcy Bourne on the top.
Which is probably a high-level hockey thing because you expect the stoppers to stop it.
Yeah, but Sharp will be just in front on the halfway line, so she should get there first. I reckon it's going to be a Stenner delivery.
It's out to the right-hand castle. It's a big drag. Good deflection and straight in the air from the stopper. So, yeah, good there. Safety first from the umpire.
Love that.
Very well done. That's how it should be. Ball in the air. Hockey balls are not soft for those viewers who are watching not familiar with the game.
I've been told the rule there is they're not allowed to huddle again.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they did.
So
and he didn't say anything.
Time.
Yeah.
I guess it's within a time frame, right? So if you can do a quick A, B, C. Same castle, same flick. It's gone for the deflection, but picked by Wimbledon, delivered out with the face mask.
That's by Beth Bingham, the captain. She'll be really pleased with that.
Wimbledon, yeah. Looking a little bit scrappy in the middle, but pass it over. Ooh, Darcy passing it to a player who did not know about it, but...
She managed to get the pass herself, though. That was well recovered.
Good square, though. Yeah, very good. Well recovered. Surbiton with the free hit now. We've got just over 2 minutes for Surbiton to maintain any points out of this game here.
I'm going to be honest, I'm getting slightly stressed now.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. So, ball in, but picked with a stick by Wimbledon. Managed to worm her way out from the corner, maintain possession.
Another pass to somebody that wasn't expecting it.
Little drop pass on the deep. Yeah, I wouldn't want that pass if I were her.
Pressure in the corner now. Surbiton need to try and win this ball without letting them out. Good, forcing them to go backwards again.
Good pick, well done from Wimbledon there. But Surbiton just bounces it off the sideline.
Yeah.
So keen here now. We've got about 1 minute 30 on our clock.
Yeah. How accurate is our clock?
Has time been stopped? I don't think time's been stopped this half. Maybe 1 card, so I'd say plus minus 20 seconds.
Oh.
Probably only minus because ours hasn't stopped at all, has it?
So we're probably at about a minute now.
Probably at about a minute, but who knows? Maybe 2. Let's find out. Wimbledon with a free hit just outside the 25.
This is going to be it, Surbiton. We have to go for this now.
You've got to go for it. You've got to have 2-3 players pressuring on the ball, really just trying to maintain anything.
And Wimbledon now, exactly what they want. Just had a long corner. They're going to take their sweet time with this.
Absolutely. Your shoelaces undone?
Yeah. Cramp?
Yeah, a little bit of cramp. Where's your GPS tracker?
Yeah. We've seen it all.
We've seen it all this game.
Tackle. Very good
lovely
from Stenner.
Pick. Yeah, go now. Go. This is it. Surbiton's break now. Less than a minute left in this game. One more chance for them to get up the pitch. Put pressure on Wimbledon to level the score. Wimbledon tracking back very well. There's a lot of maroon shirts. In fact, all
Sanders
maroon
has done well
shirts
there.
behind the ball. Ooh, hit into the D. That was lifted. Waist high, edge of the D. Dangerous with the hit. So Wimbledon now with the ball, top of the D. Looks like time is probably running out in this game. Wimbledon with the ball.
Yeah, the full-time whistle is imminent.
5 yards. That's Surbiton's ball. I would have thought it was coming straight down the head, but Surbiton now. Time for pressure into the D.
Our
plays the ball straight down the middle into Wimbledon's stick. Oh, and a little nibble on the back stick there. No, that's not good for Surbiton. Stick tackle there to finish. Wimbledon now pushing up with the ball. Not a lot of time left on the clock.
Our clock's now going backwards, so not sure that was correct.
That's not good signal for us, hey?
No.
The score being 2-1 to Wimbledon. Full-time whistle is imminent, and there it is.
And this is why I don't place bets.
That's why I don't place bets. 2-1. Oh,
Yeah, I owe you 50
thank
quid.
you. It's a 50
Yeah.
quid. I'll take it on my bar pub card. Thank you very much.
What about a double or quits?
Double quits next game?
Next week.
Deal.
Yeah.
I'll take you. I'm not
Good.
here, but I'll bet you via WhatsApp as long as you read me out. Cool. So you might hear some interference from our announcer here at Surbiton, but I want to say thank you to all the spectators here at the game, watching Surbiton unfortunately lose 2-1 to the visitors Wimbledon. Say thank you to Steph for joining us once again on the live stream.
Thanks for having me back. Not sure how that happened.
And thank you for all of our viewers online. I'm Barney Christopher. This is Steph Elliott joining us at Surbiton Sugden Road for this exciting league fixture, and we will see you next time.
One second, 1 degree, 1 fraction. 1, a number that seems so small, even insignificant to some. But for us, it's the crazy pursuit of 1 that drives us on. And for you, it can be the difference between 1 won or 1 lost. So it's never only 1, as it could be the 1. Like the 1 degree of elevation that enhances your performance. Or the 0.001 COR that creates the impact in your game. 0.1 millimeter of thickness to produce the furthest distance. Or the adjustment of 1 millimeter to create a second skin feeling. The 1 gram that took hundreds of tests and our most tenacious minds. So if it seems crazy to care so much about 1, well, then we're the crazy ones. Crazy love. Reach beyond. Mizuno.